Hi, my name's Simon, GM8NYB. I've been restoring a CR100. I was given to me by an amateur radio friend of mine. Right, in this video I'm just going to have a look at the coil pack, or what's left in this box. So this is what I had passed over to me, and I had a quick look, so I'll have a more detailed look at what's in it here. So let's see if I can angle this down. See what we find here. It's the coil pack mainly, but there's a few things in. He's put all the little nuts and bolts in these little pots with tissue on them. A choke, that's the HT choke. There's a few other things in here. Now these must be the jack plugs for the audio. Aha. I know some had a plug and socket, but this looks like it's the mains plug, or not even a plug, just a gland really. A through gland. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the mains going in. I'm just going to put a modern connector on it. Right. A rather large capacitor. Let's find out where that fits. Right. This was actually part of the coil pack. Let's put the insulator in there, and a hole for the wave change switch. There. Another one, so obviously there's 6 of these, I imagine. 4, I mean. 4, one for the 2 RF sections, mixer and the oscillator. Right, this is I went over the little, next to this coil pack, it covers one of those little boards that I'd built up. That's another one. That makes 3. Another coil here. Another choke. So these must be the smoothing chokes. You need to check. These are the smoothing chokes. You need to check these out. So there's 2 there. 2 smoothing chokes. And the last. Now here is whiskey box. It wasn't a bottle of whiskey, it's a coil pack. I did have a look at this earlier on. I've not really had a great look at it, but I can see some light on it. I held on it off. So there we go. All set with 6 bands. I looked on the diagram, and these are colour coded on the little wiring diagram. There's blue, red, green, but they all look the same colour to me. They've all sort of faded. Now these are the rubber cables that need to be replaced. These capacitors I'm not sure of. I need to check them, but they probably would do with replacing. Some very old resistors. And some of these capacitors wax covered. They're probably okay. These will be in the picofarad range. That's 1 PF. Well, ceramic. Now a quick look at the wiring in between. It's not. That's cloth covered between the actual. It's cloth covered cables or interconnections between the coils and the switch. It looks like it's single stranded. I had visions I might have to replace all this, but it actually looks in good condition. I need a closer look, of course. Yeah, it's not perished at all. It's a big job to very careful there, some of the labels are coming off. It looks like that capacitor here has been replaced. Sort of square sandwiched in there. That label did come off. Right, let's see what that says. Aerial 3, that's Aerial 3. I'll mark these up properly. But these are the rubber cables that go through the chassis, obviously. And that, well, you will take the shaft out, but that would sort of go over the top of there. So this we're going to have a good look at the next day or two. I'm going to split these off for ease of getting in there and give the switch a clean up. It looks quite greasy. The switch contacts. I don't really want to take the switch off, that was a lot of work. If I can clean it in situ, I shall do that, but if not, it'll all have to come apart. Anyway, there we go. So far, most of the radio has been dismantled. This I want to clean up. The chassis here has come up quite good, so a bit of a bath. I'm going to give it a light rub down. I've decided I'm going to spray this. I'm going to mask all this off and mask off the holes and just spray the nice grey undercoat. Rub some of the paint down. Just give it a nice even finish. See how it turns off. I don't think I shall do much on the inside. It has been cleaned. I'm going to check these cables have all dried out. But so far it's quite not rusty. A little bit of rust in the corner here. Very superficial. So that's my next plan. Get some paint for that. I was looking, somebody said Ford grey, but the Ford grey was different colours to that, so it must be an old-fashioned Ford grey. I shall look on some colour catalogues and see what sort of colour I can match it with. It'd be nice to keep it very similar. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to strip the pack down, probably clean these up. These cans I'm going to rub down as well and respray them. These are the IF cans, so they're going to be rubbed down and resprayed. I made roughly, I can see there, it's just sitting in it, out of, it's the heater link, and I made another one there out of, it's paper on the outside, but I packed it full. So I have this mini put. It's a 2-part epoxy, makes a little putty. And I stuffed it in a little a tube that I wrapped around there, paper tube, and I drilled a little hole in. It was still soft, by the way, and I put in the pegs with some Vaseline on so I can release them easy enough. I shall hopefully that works. That takes about 12 hours to go really hard, so that can sit there for 12 hours. And then this pin, I need to drill a hole to put the bar in. That originally went in there, and then those pegs screwed in. So that's the next little job. Okay, thanks for watching. Click like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll get to strip this down very soon, and I'll show you how it's done. Bye bye.